Hello everyone, Scottish Lad here and welcome back to Scottish Lad Darts channel. In today's video I'm going to be reviewing a set of the Loxley John part, and as you can see I've got the dimensions of each weight on the screen. So the 22 gram is 54.6mm by 6.30mm. The 24 is 54.6 and 6.70mm, and the 26 gram, the model weight that I'm reviewing, is 54.6mm and 7.10mm wide. They are slightly front weighted because they taper up towards the front. We've got the Loxley logo on the John part logo on the dart itself, which I will show you when we get to the close up. Comes supplied with the black 34mm protruding point, which protrudes 28mm. As you can see, we've got a lovely looking packaging box here with obviously the trees and snow on John part himself and the dart fully assembled. In terms of the grip level is a level 3.5 on a scale of 1 to 5, and that grip is the twin ring minus a wee bit at the nose here, which I'll show you closer in the close-up section, which is that just a standard ring grip. And at the back we have the micro ring grip. Overall, level 3.5 grip on a scale of 1 to 5 in my opinion. Without further ado folks, let's get into the close-up section. Right folks, as I was saying in the close-up section, as you can see, it's just that classic twin ring grip we're so used to seeing on a lot of darts these days throughout the barrel, except from on the nose where there is a couple of normal ring cuts on the nose down to that kind of tapered bit at the end of the nose, which leads on to that point, which I will show you better in the close-up. These are 28mm points. That's from obviously from there to the end of the point. The points themselves are actually 34mm. As you can probably pick up, it does taper from rear all the way up to the front, right up to around here. At the widest point it's 7.1mm, or 7.10mm. Comes supplied with the short Loxley stem, as you can see here, and the number 2 Loxley Dart John part flight, which is a very nice looking flight as well. We've got the Loxley logo on the dart there as well, as you can kind of see there. We've got the Loxley logo, and if I spin that round, you can see we have the Canadian maple leaf, which obviously John part Canadian is kind of obvious. Now in terms of that ring grip, as you can see, it is a very nice looking twin ring grip with that micro cut at the rear. So if you're a rear gripper and you do like a very kind of minimalist feel in terms of grip, it's actually really nice in terms of that. The actual grip itself for the majority of the dart is that twin ring, as you can see down here, and that's level 3.5 grip on a scale of 1 to 5. But in terms of that rear grip, that micro grip, that's a definite level 3 grip, just because how close the rings are cut together and the nice kind of feel to it. The front to, well, the rest of the dart, the rear to the front, is definite level 3.5. Twin ring grip, can't fault it. Nice close up of the black point as well, and of course the Loxley supplied setup. Now in terms of things I would change personally, I would change the white stem to a black stem. That's just to kind of match this flight to the stem, and I'd change the length of the points. I'd add 36mm point to these, but I've gave you the majority of the information. You've got the length in that from the start section, but I'll give you it here again. The length is 54.6mm and the width was 7.1 at the widest point, so you're kind of talking around about this area here at the front. But I've given you all the necessary information. Let's get them over to the board and we'll see how I got on with them. Here we are folks, we're in the phone section for the Loxley John part. Now these are 26 gram, they're also available in 22 and 24 gram steel tip, and you can buy them from Premier Darts for $51.99. Now the supply setup is just the short Loxley stem and the number 2 John part flight, obviously the maple leaf on it. My setup I'm using is the K-Flex, which I will be using for every single review from going forward, because I've been religiously using these K-Flex. Also look out for my update video of the K-Flex. In terms of how these fly, these are slightly front weighted, so they do tend to dip just before they hit the board, and the grip level for me on a scale of 1 to 5 is definitely a level 3.5 on a scale of 1 to 5. The micro grip at the back has a decent level of grip at level 3, but because I grip like so, I'm getting the best of both, hence why I gave it a level 3.5. The points in the darts are 28mm protruding, but overall they are 34mm, which decent length. I've been using a 26mm point as of late. The grip level, as I say, is a 3.5, and the grip releases from the fingers so easily. It's not one of those grips where it's going to not go anywhere, it's going to stick to your fingers. It's just so easy to let go and release out the grip. But overall, in terms of these darts, the supplied setup definitely flies better. But thanks everybody for taking time to watch as far as the front section, and I'll see you when we get wrapped up. There we go, folks. That was my review of the Loxley John pack in 26g. As you can see, it's a stunning looking straight barrel. It's pretty much plain silver, which you cannot grumble at. The dimensions are on the screen, as you can see, the flashing with the white and purple. The price is $51.99. You cannot really complain at that at all. Loxley are coming out with some manufacturing some really fantastic darts, and to me, these are brilliant in terms of the way I like to grip and the grip level themselves. As I said, there's a few things I'd change. I'd change the white stem to a black stem just so it looks more aesthetically pleasing. I'd definitely change the point to something a wee bit longer because I do like a longer point. And with the longer point, it's going to exaggerate that front weightedness, so it's going to give you a better angle of entry. Now, in terms of price point, I'd say it's a smashing price for us. Technically a professional darts player in my opinion, but I've gave you what I think of these darts, I've gave you all the details, I've gave you close-ups, etc. Let me know what you think of them yourselves in the comment section if you have a set or if you've thrown a set, or even if you've just looked at them, let me know your personal thoughts and opinions. I do really appreciate feedback. As you've seen with this video, I have made a few changes, so if you give me a wee bit of feedback on that, it's greatly appreciated. Members, obviously there's memberships open in the membership tab. If you go and check that out for as little as $3.99 a month, you can become a member and be entered into monthly giveaways. Got all the content a wee bit earlier, as well as obviously community posts which are aimed at members only. But as I said, let me know what you think of the jump part. That's in the comment section. While you're there, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. Thanks everybody for taking time to watch the video, no matter where you are in the world, whether it's morning, day or night. It is greatly appreciated from me here in Scotland. Thanks everybody for watching, stay safe out there, and of course, keep on darting.